Hey, what's to YouTube fam? It's your girl TK, and I am at home vlogging, darling. As a matter of fact, it feels so good to be at home. Oh my goodness. And just soaking in all this news that's in the media, Donald Trump, and seeing what's going on with this Georgia election. Now, today in particular, I decided that I wanted to talk to you guys about Miss Fanni Willis. And the reason being is because, I don't know if y'all realize it, when it comes to Donald Trump, they're hiding and they're trying to shield and hold his hand. They're coddling him like he's a 2-year-old child, and his behavior must cease and desist. Now, one of the things that I want you guys to note here is what I see is a thriller with Miss Fanni Willis. Now, they basically came up with a law after she basically was requesting that Donald Trump is prosecuted to remove her from office. You're telling me that this woman, a woman of color, is out here doing her job, holding Donald Trump accountable for January 6th insurrection, which was televised. And now y'all are saying, remove her ass from office. If this is not a thriller, I don't know what else to state. Now, just to kind of further my conversation with you guys, or my basically my point, I should say, is they're now saying the reason why they want to remove her is because she basically is indicting the wrong person. Well, who is the right person? So what I want to do is kind of read the intercept.com, this article. And it says here that Georgia GOP gears up to remove Atlanta prosecutor who indicted Donald Trump. Now it goes on to say, a little over a week after a prosecutor in Georgia indicted former President Donald Trump for trying to overturn the results of the state's 2020 presidential election, Republicans said they will use a new law to remove her from office. In May, Republican Governor Brian Kemp signed the law that created a new commission of political appointees with the power to remove and discipline elected prosecutors over decisions or policies not to prosecute certain offenses. The law seeks to limit or restrict reform-minded prosecutors in the case of Fulton County, which includes Atlanta, though District Attorney Fanni Willis is not even known as much of a reformer. Instead, Republican lawmakers set their sights on Willis for another reason: prosecuting the wrong person. In a Facebook post Monday, State Senator Clint Dixon, a Republican, said Willis was indicting Trump because of an unabashed goal to become some sort of leftist celebrity and should be investigated for using the justice system against her political opponents. Now, keep in mind that Donald Trump is a right wing. And a leftist mind frame, well, that's a person who believes in freedom, justice, and for all. And they're not really into that. These people in charge at this moment, they're saying, no. We don't care about the freedom and justice. We need to continue this right-wing extremism that Donald Trump is basically pushing out there. That's his agenda. That was his agenda through January 6th insurrection. Anyhow, let's go on. Now, it goes on to say that the Public Rights Project, a nonprofit that worked on a lawsuit by a bipartisan group of Georgia prosecutors against the bill earlier this month, filed a preliminary injunction against the commission on Thursday, seeking to stop it from initiating any disciplinary or removal proceedings against a prosecutor while litigation over the law is pending. The original reasoning for the commission was to go after DAs who supposedly weren't prosecuting enough, said Jill Habig, executive director of the Public Rights Project. It's not only about not prosecuting enough, it's also about prosecuting too much if the defendant is the wrong if the defendant is the wrong one from the perspective of the partisan officials who are creating and staffing this commission. You know, this is really weird. It's just so mind-boggling. I mean, you're creating laws, basically, in a synopsis that is geared to punish a person for doing their job. This woman of color, Miss Fanni Willis, she is now going to be removed from office because she's wanting to hold Donald Trump accountable for his egregious behaviors. And it seems like these people who are in charge, they're kind of like cuddling criminal intent, January 6th insurrection, terrorism. This is the behavior that it appears to be happening as of now. And to me, that's a thriller. Anyhow, I'm not going to read any more of this article. I just wanted to give you like a little synopsis of what's going on with Miss Fanni Willis. I do wish her nothing but success. And I'm glad that she was able to stand up and speak out against Mr. Donald Trump, including with, you know, what may occur. You know, she's taking the right steps, and that's really an important thing. I don't understand why they're coming after Fanni Willis, because, excuse me, because she's actually not the first person who did an indictment. There's the classified documents, the hush money. There's January 6th insurrection in Georgia. So there's 4 different ones, and you're telling me you're coming after Fanni? Like, y'all get y'all whole life together, period. Anyhow, guys, I'm going to get ready to eat and do what I need to do. So I'm going to end this video, but I really wanted to do this video real quick and show some respect to Miss Fanni Willis for doing her job. You continue to be the best you, okay? Because you're not the only one that is holding Donald Trump accountable. I guess they're going to just be removing everybody from office at this point because there's 4 indictments. Peace, love, and happiness, guys. Bye.